Hey guys, and welcome back to the Geek Box, and today we're doing a top 10 list launch off. Every Wednesday you'll catch top 10s on here, so we're relaunching today with a request from That Bold Gamer. It's another channel that I watch quite frequently, and I'll drop a link for his channel below as well so you can check him out. But he requested the top 10 beards in gaming. So today we're going to count down just at my favourite top 10 beards in gaming. So let's get into the list.
So what will I find?
Starting off, we go to Assassin's Creed. So of course, no, not Ezio. Every time's a list done on this game, Ezio's always picked for the Assassin's Creed series. No, today we are picking.
Is it you?
Yes, we're going with Altair, the original mentor, assassin, playable character that you had in the series in his later years, which we see in Assassin's Creed Revelations. That's Altair as an old man growing himself an epic beard that just fits in so well with what is supposed to be the cultivated and wise mentor that has developed over the years through both good times and a lot of painful times as well. So I had to definitely start off with this legendary character, one of my favourite characters of all time, Altair as a bearded legend himself. Then we go on to Ramuh. Well, now this is a summon from the Final Fantasy series which has seen many different faces, but in Final Fantasy 9 I believe he had his best incarnation. Starting off as just what looked like a timid old man, he transformed himself into the true Eidolon Ramuh, and just look at the beard on him. I mean, the amount of growth it would take to try and get that in real life would be absolutely outstanding, and it's always one that stuck in my head as just an awesome look to a character, having that great big white beard to show what mage he was and the master of electricity. Ramuh had to be my pick for that Final Fantasy series. Then we go to Torbjorn. Now Torbjorn's just got one of those fun beards in life, and it's one of the things that first struck me when I saw the Overwatch series. Watching him run around toting his rivet gun with great big bits hanging off his face, that just makes him look so awesome. I can't think there's any better way to have a character in a game than just to have a great big fun beard to look at as well. Fitting in obviously with the stereotypes and that sort of background that people have of having those big fun beards like Norway and Sweden etc. Building this character in perfectly, it's just a fun little piece to have in there amongst all these other different colourful characters and all fleshed out different things. So Torbjorn had to be a pick onto this. Dom Santiago. Well, this is one of those characters that, although his beard is quite, what some people say, a normal looking beard, he grew it out for Gears of War 3 and it just added another layer of how cool his character looked. Obviously delivering some cool moments and one of the most heartbreaking moments in the whole of gaming. This is a character that had such great development, but that development of growing, that was a beard that was worthy of a top 10 list. Captain Price of the Modern Warfare series. Now obviously Captain Price's facial hair went through a few different stages, most of them being a heavy moustache based beard with just stubble underneath etc, but it's one of the most iconic looks in gaming and one of my favourite beards to see both in the game and for real life. So Captain Price, like so many other things, left his mark on this list simply because of that awesome British face fuzz. Max Payne. This is another one. In Max Payne 3 he went from being a clean shaven, broken down cop trying to find revenge and answers to just being grizzled and growing out a great beard that really just set the pace for him. It was supposed to start off showing how broken he was and how low he'd gone, but once he had it all tidied and he got in there, he just looked like a grizzled fighter ready to take the war to the streets. So Max Payne had to hit this list, as I love that beard.
Well done there, young one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule.
Now, when you want to talk about epic beards, King Rome has definitely got this one on the mark. Appearing in Breath of the Wild, King Rome appeared as a vision for the former king of the whole of Hyrule, with just that amazing beard as well. There's no other way you can look at it other than say that that is a beard that's worthy of a king.
I know why you've come, false shepherd. I see every sin that blackens your soul. Wounded knee, the Pinkertons, the drinking, the gambling, and of course, Anna.
Zachary Hale Comstock. Well, the leader of the group that created the floating city of Columbia for BioShock Infinite. It's just a pure case of having one of those majestic, tidy looking beards. One of those things you see in classic American pictures. Just one of those beards to show how wealthy and how powerful you are, and it just fits the character perfectly. I mean, if that face was clean shaven, I just don't think he'd have half the look to try and be the bad guy for this entire game.
Wipe away the debt. This will end in blood, Quid. Then again, it always does with you, doesn't it?
Zangief, one of the most legendary beards, and that's why it's number 2 on our list. Everybody knows Zangief, even people that don't play games that much know Zangief, and they know him as the giant wrestler with that awesome pointed out flatline beard that's just so iconic for game series that you just can't help but look at it and just admire the fact that it is one of the greatest beards they've ever put in gaming. So much so that it's got its own iconic status, and I've seen it added into many different games. It's been added onto avatars, etc., because they know that people love the Zangief flap.
The truth. I'm a god, boy. From another land far from here.
And for our last entry, the beard worthy of a God of War. Yes, we're talking about Kratos' beard from God of War 4. Now, Kratos has always looked like a rough touch, as he's supposed to, because he's there to simply do one thing: kill. But the beard they added to Kratos in God of War 3, for me personally, I think it's just the perfect beard. If it had been longer, I don't think it would have worked as well, but it would have had been wisp, etc. If it had been shorter, it still probably would have looked decent, but it was the perfect length to make him just look like a pure badass wrecking machine, and it fitted his character so well, and the way they present it as well, along with how good the graphics are in that game to show everything, even the small details of the beard, where bits where it's coming out slightly and bits where it's slightly thinned, you can tell the artwork that went into it was absolute 100% to make this beard the most legendary beard in gaming in my eyes. Well, let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm sure you've seen plenty of beards in games that you absolutely love, and your list probably look quite different to mine. So I'd love to hear what you guys think in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching, and if you're seeing this as the video launches, tune in this Friday and we'll be playing Medieval. We'll be getting the first look at the game before it comes out, the complete remake. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all the latest content. Hit the like button if you like the video, please. Your support is always so valued. So for me, the Video Viking, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you out there.